I mean, we can be. I do need to find my fucking koozie.
We're now live.
I need to find my fucking koozie. Excuse me, everybody.
Oh, man. I need to go on Discord and ping everybody. Come on. I left my good laptop all the way in the basement. I didn't feel like going all the way down there to get it, so I'm on like a garbage laptop. It's trash. Oh, I forgot how old this is. Alright. Well, that's going. Order. I got a pretty good game. I feel good about opening or closing on it.
Same,
baby.
I would like to open.
I'll go second.
Alright, we'll do requests third this time. Requests have been closing the show a lot.
And we'll see how we feel about you as a closer, John. I'm intrigued by that, so I'll take the 4 spot.
All right, sweet.
Anytime John says he's got a game good enough to close the show, I challenge.
Yeah. Can you imagine
Oh shit! I need trivia for my game.
Oh no! What is this show we do?
Can you imagine if I got game overed just because I didn't have a strong enough closer?
It could happen.
I mean,
Can you guys read that?
Not yet. Up. Screen on blank. It's not focusing.
Nope, it's not going to focus. Whitney texted me. She says, Jake just told me, wipe my butt, mommy.
That's not even what you said.
You win.
You just said wipe up, I thought.
I told him to tell her to wipe up. Like, go tell your mom to wipe up. But yeah, I did also say, Jake, this is for wiping your butt.
Oh,
and he took the toilet paper to her and said, Mom, wipe my butt.
Do your job. Come on.
That's what's up. God, I got a good kid.
That's awesome.
Oh, this kid getting his butt wiped like a champ. Woo. Anyway, yeah. So we're good on show order. Any other new business?
I got some sound clips from Jesse. I've got John and David's bonus music, my bonus tunes. Jesse can't win since he won last week, so I think we're good.
We should also stop observing that rule and really add bonus tunes every week just in case.
Okay.
Yeah. I will never again abide by another William Shatner song appearing on this show.
All right, so
never again.
All my bonus tunes from now on is just that whole album.
Bilbo Baggins
through it
by
one
Leonard
song
Nimoy
at a time.
Bill your Bo Baggins.
All right. Who's ready to start recording?
Ready to clap. Clippity clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clappity clap.
Here comes the clap.
We've got the clap.
Actually, man.
We've got the clap.
Give me a minute. Sorry. I need to pierce my beer. And drink my beer. I haven't had a sip yet. What's wrong with me?
That first sip is always the best sip.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work.
Are you
cool?
Drinking your beer or doing something else before the show? Like, no judging, but
I'm gonna text Whitney to tell Jake to tell you to wipe up.
Yeah. Time to bring that toilet paper back, baby. I got a little mess on my hands.
Literally.
That's why I said it.
All right. Who's ready to start recording?
All right, clap.
Super ready.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Game That Tune.
Aw, yeah, what's going on, everybody? It is Game That Tune back in the house once again. It's ya boy, John Harrington here. We got John Regan with us, say hey.
Hey.
We've got David Fleming, say hey.
Hey.
And we've got Jesse Moore, say hey.
Hey, I'm reading.
Right. Oh, sorry to bother you with the show that we do. This little show that we call Game That Tune. What a show it is. We're going to listen to some video game tunes, try and guess each other's games based on the songs. We're going to do a little trivia. We're going to goof off. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I guess he's acting all hot shot because he won the show last week. The champ Jesse Moore picked this week's theme. Champ, you gonna explain the theme to this week's episode?
All right. I should do that. So this theme is games that should not have been made. So, you played it and you're like, I don't know why they made this game. Or maybe you didn't play it. Maybe just the side of it, you're like, people kickstarted this game? What the fuck is their problem? So, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's some mighty unusual games out there in the world of kickstarting and series going in unusual directions, or things getting games made about them where you're like, no one asked for that. That's not something that should exist.
Like those dentist games with Disney princesses, those are fucking weird.
That sounds made up. That sounds like some weird Russian YouTube shit or something, but I'm sure it's actually real. I was going to say something like Captain Novolin, but there's actually a reason for Captain Novolin to exist. Yeah, it's to teach kids about diabetes. It's a very important game. I'm trying to think of it's going to be games that are misguided or disappointing. It's and I like it because it's a very subjective theme. Everybody is basically going to be spouting their own opinions tonight, or maybe we've all picked objectively bad games. I'm really curious as to how the show's going to work. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. I think we tend to have a lot of fun when we talk about games that we don't like. Strangely, that feels like something that happens not very often on the show. We try to keep it positive. But it feels like when we get on some games with a little bit of hatred, a little bit of malice, I think we get a lot of fun on the show. So I think it's going to be a good show, man. It's we got 5 great games, including a great fan request. And Johnny, unless you get some venom to spit for this intro, if you think this intro shouldn't have been done this way or something, say so now, or start game 1.
Yeah, John, usually I would just start game 1, but I think I got to speak up on this one, man. We usually do pretty good intros week to week to week, but that last intro, it just felt a little misguided. I feel like the, weird sexual undertones was just kind of a strange thing to throw in there. Like, I don't, usually our intros don't have so much ass and titties, so I found that to be a strange choice.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like it. You're playing the podcast game where you're saying a bunch of things that didn't happen. Smooth, John. That is a comedy device that we should utilize more often on this show. That is to say, all those things that Johnny described just happened. There were ass and titties all over the show. Johnny, start game 1.
Game 1.
All right, gentlemen. So, including color and costume variants, this game features 101 playable characters, significantly more than all of its console versions. All right, who's ready with some answers?
Yeah, I got a great answer.
My God, he really does have a great answer, bitch.
So Jesse says Bomberman Hero scored a 7.1. I'm not sure if that's accurate as a factual statement, but that is not a correct answer. John and Jesse has pointed out that that is a factual statement. John and Johnny both have the correct answer of Mario Kart Tour. So this is Mario Kart Tour, the Mario Kart mobile game. This game should not exist in its current form.
Just going straight to the premise, huh?
Well, because, see, when Nintendo started making mobile games, it's like, we're going to make a Mario game, but it's going to be like an endless runner. Okay, that makes sense on mobile. It's like, we're going to make an Animal Crossing game, but you're going to have, instead of a whole town or a whole island, you're just going to host a little camp, like a smaller condensed thing, like, okay, that makes sense,
Almost.
Shrinking onto a mobile device. How is Mario Kart going to work? They tried to do just straight Mario Kart on a phone, and it doesn't really work.
I mean, Mario Kart on a phone theoretically could work with, I don't know if phones use tilt controls, but if they did, that would be pretty dope. But I mean, plenty of games have been made using like a little thumbstick mapped onto the touchscreen to like play some games. I'm thinking like, Grand Theft Auto 3, I played that on a phone, and it worked perfectly fine for what you would expect from a phone version of Grand Theft Auto 3. So like Mario Kart in theory shouldn't have any trouble working on a phone. I'm trying to figure out, David, what the problem here is.
Okay, see, that's the initial problem, because it doesn't control super well. It basically, you just use items, and your cart, it feels like you're always drifting, so you're like always skidding around. It's not the greatest controlling, but bad controls. Sometimes a good game can get past that.
Does it have Bluetooth controller support?
I don't believe so. No.
That's dumb. I'm out.
The main problem is that this is a free-to-play game that really, really goes hard on the gacha system.
Please tell me that like every time you get an item, you have to watch a video. Because that would be mid-race. You gotta watch an ad.
And
No,
I mean, obviously, then anybody that paid for it just wins the race because they don't have to close an ad.
Or it stops
man.
the race
No,
for
but-
everybody while you watch an ad.
That's not too far from it. To talk about like how ridiculous the gacha system in Mario Kart Tour is, as I mentioned, there's 101 playable characters. You
Ugh.
know who's not available from the beginning?
Mario.
In Mario Kart Tour?
Kart
Mario.
Tour.
It's like you have to unlock Mario in Mario Kart.
That's fun.
And it's ridiculous because the roster adds, they do like special events, so you get like different costume variants, so you can play as Builder Mario or Wedding Peach, and that's totally a thing that should happen in Mario Kart 9. Like, you should get unlockable costumes for characters. That'd be dope. But they also added actual characters, like Monty Mole is in this game, Pauline is in this game, Dixie Kong is in this game. Why are these in Mario Kart Mobile and not like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Yeah, honestly, I've been hoping, beyond all hope, that Nintendo secretly had a Mario Kart 9 planned for the Switch at some point. Like, 8 Deluxe is fine, but I've been playing Mario Kart 8 for entirely too long now. Like, it's been out for too long. I need a fresh game. And to hear that they have new content, like, I was looking at the list, it's like, I was looking at the list of stages, and it's like, oh my god, they have like courses set in like real world towns. That's a fun new idea. New characters added in. Like, they should have just made Mario Kart 9, shouldn't they?
Isn't
Yeah,
that new
I'll, like-
the live world tour or whatever? Isn't that Mario Kart 9?
See, probably. I it's gonna be great when they like add some representation for that into like Super Smash Brothers. They canonize Mario Kart Live. But yeah, it's that game seems fun. I definitely want to play with the little actual carts around my living room. That sounds more fun than playing Mario Kart Tour on the phone. But no, seriously, I remember seeing videos and stuff of this. I'm like, that looks perfectly fine. Like, but I don't want to play a Mario Kart mobile game at all. Like they should have just made a new Mario game. My dumb ass would pay $60 for a new Mario Kart game. I'm not going to buy anything in a free-to-play Mario mobile game though, like at all.
And the thing of it is, like,
I really don't understand why when they went with like bringing in third-party characters, they went like with such a deep cut for Pauline. Because like I'm pretty sure that we've only seen Artline before. Nobody knows about Pauline.
Artline's brother Pauline.
Yes.
Give yourself a goddamn sound. Thank you. Whew, you almost had David seeing red there for a second.
I was so upset. I was like, it's a cool idea to have tracks based on real world locations. Like, I would love to play Mario Kart in Shibuya Square in Tokyo. That'd be awesome. But the new tracks are terrible. Like, there's a track in New York, and you'd think that would be great, like going through Times Square or Central Park and everything. It's basically just like a giant figure 8.
Yeah, no. Have you ever tried? Like, you can't. No, if you say a racing game takes place in New York, have you ever tried driving in New York? It is a fucking nightmare. I don't want to drive in New York. Like,
yeah, nobody drives in New York. Nobody drives in New York. There's too much traffic.
Wait a second.
But I mean, honestly, yeah, a Mario Kart track set in an actual busy New York street sounds hectic and cool. But no, just like a figure 8 loop that's in New York City. No. Don't just window dress this shit. Like,
crazy.
Yeah, it's totally window dressing.
Crazy Mario Kart Taxi in New York would be sweet, But like,
yeah, it would. Whoo, baby, Johnny, don't try to not just like shoot your load too early in the show, because Mario's Crazy Kart Taxi. All around New York City. Yeah. Oh my God. I've never wanted anything more. That's two flavors going great together, baby.
But it's me. Want to make us some crazy money?
Friends.
Yeah. This game has some like cool concepts and cool ideas that would have worked much better in another Mario Kart game. They should not be in this, especially with the gacha system, because you know how in Mario Kart you don't necessarily have to win every race to win the cup. Like, you get 10 points for first place, like 8 points for second, and so on. So if you lose one race, you're not completely out. This game does something similar where, like, in order to advance, you have to get a certain amount of points. And if you get like first place, you get a decent amount of points and all that. You can also get, like, if you need 3,000 points, you can get like 1,500 for having the preferred character and cart. So if you're on Bowser's Castle and you play as Bowser, like in the Koopa clown car, like you're halfway to winning the race to advance.
Ugh.
But you don't have all those characters unless you play the gacha system or pay money to unlock them.
Okay, but now hold on. Now, so one thing I'm also unclear on, do you actually play this game against other people, or is it strictly against computer players?
So when it first launched, you were going strictly against computer players. I know it's been updated. Jesse has left, presumably out of disgust, or he really needs to use the bathroom. I'm not sure if it's actually been patched or updated to include multiplayer, but as far as I know, it was just like against computer players.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, okay, this is a little fucked that like you're because I assumed it was an online versus thing, like where you're playing against your friends or choosing random racers, and to give yourself a leg up by choosing the correct cart every time. It's like. What? Ew!
That's
like,
real,
what the fuck?
That's a real Johnny move, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just, somehow anticipating, like, the Grand Prix that's going to be selected and just getting 1,500 points by happening to choose the correct car. Like, ew, oh, God, fuck. But if it's just against computer players, then, I'm like everything about this game, I'm very indifferent towards it. But, what the hell, man? I'll
be honest, I didn't get that far. Like, I downloaded it, And as soon as I couldn't pick Mario, like that was red flag number 1. And then I played like the New York course and saw how boring it was. And that was red flag number 2. And then I got to the like, hey, do you want to play as Rosalina? Play for 50 rubies with like $10. Like, oh, fuck this.
Oh, man.
Like it has some cool ideas. I want to play as a Hammer Brother in Mario Kart. I don't want to play as one in Mario Kart Tour.
True that. Do you have any standout courses or any standout anything from the game?
I mean, the music's pretty cool.
Music fine.
I enjoy the music. Most of the tracks are just like recycled, ported versions from other Mario Kart games, so it's fun to do. Everything okay?
Is everything not okay?
Okay. Well, no, I think I blipped for a second.
Okay. Really worried me for a second there.
To come back to that point, like it's fun to play like Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7 stages, but if I wanted to do that, I would just go back and play Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7.
True that. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that everybody has like a bunch of weird costumes. I've been waiting for like Nintendo to do more with costumes and like Mario Kart and like Smash Brothers. Like I'm looking now and like, you know, Rosalina's got like, it looks like some kind of figure skating dress with like a new top, and like Wario, he's got like a knit cap and a lantern that he's holding. I'm like, cool, man. Like they're, you know, it's wild that they have all these fucking things all locked behind the gacha system and everything. Yeah. And just entirely too many things. But I do like that Nintendo was like, hey, how about we dress the characters up for once? Like, I've been waiting for that to happen. Like, dress the characters up. These characters are cool, and they deserve more alternate costumes, mostly in Smash Brothers is what I'm talking about. But
I would love in Mario Kart 9 if you chose Mario and then could select Builder Mario, Tuxedo Mario, fucking like Cat Mario. Like, yeah, that would be great. That should absolutely be a feature. But unfortunately, with the gacha system, this also, because it is officially, you know, a Mario Kart game in the series, so it has introduced, in my opinion, the single worst character in all of Mario, Detective Baby Rosalina.
Whoa!
It's Baby Rosalina with a Sherlock Holmes hat, and her rattle has a magnifying glass. It's like, this David does not need to exist.
I'm not sure that you and the rest of the world are on the same page, because that sounds like the most essential character I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's the best.
What? Detective Baby Rosalina? Do any other characters get detective alts? Or
is there like a Detective Baby series that I'm missing out on?
Yeah.
I want that. I want it right now.
Mario Detective Babies sounds great. Like a remake of Mario is Missing on mobile with a gacha system, and all the characters are babies.
Oh my god.
David, you say this is bad. They might be onto something here.
No, I don't think they are.
What about a bunch of babies with magnifying glasses and Sherlock Holmes hats on Yoshi's Island solving egg-related mysteries?
Who broke this egg?
Was it Yoshi? Nah.
Next level. Who broke this other egg?
You want to find out who broke this egg? 99 cents.
If I broke this egg, we'll take a look at this omelet.
The point was the money, John, not the omelet. God damn it. I know you got to break a few eggs, but come on, man. I don't know. But, David, you say that's the stupidest character ever. I know you have a great distaste for Baby Rosalina. It's a completely needless character, but that also sounds like the greatest character I've ever heard of, David. You can't convince me otherwise. And I don't think you're going to convince the audience of this show otherwise. Thank you, Mork, in the chat for sharing a picture of Detective Baby Rosalina. That's fucking adorable. Like, she's holding the magnifying glass up to the side of her face that's covered by her hair. What? Come on, man.
The worst.
Genius. It's genius, David. This game, your game is now invalidated. It's official.
Yeah.
This game should have been made because of this. Wow.
So is that a game over?
Yeah, it's an automatic game over. David's out. Johnny cut his mic. Didn't see that coming, did you, David? David, anything else on this game or this completely essential character? How it went from undesirable to ungoddamn deniable? This character.
No, Mario Kart Tour
Undeniable.
has some cool ideas. Should not have been in this game because this game should not exist.
Word. No, yeah, actually, that is fair. This game should not exist. All of these ideas are valid and should be contained in a better non-mobile game. I'll give David that. So look forward to Detective Baby Rosalina Kart on the Switch XL coming in 2021. Fingers crossed. Johnny, let's keep it going, man.
Game 2.
Why am I mean? Why am I mean? Why do I spit on my fans and use a fake wheelchair to cut lines at Disneyland? Why am I mean? If you take pics of me, I'll take your phone, pee on your lawn, and egg your home. I'm mean. I pretend to fight and act real hard, then hide behind my bodyguards. Why am I mean? I love to get real drunk and high, drive, race, and get a DUI. Why am I mean? I'm from the land of cold and ice, where everyone else is super nice. So why am I mean? You whiny little spoiled brat, self-obsessed and a talent hack. I'm mean. Why am I mean? Why am I mean? Why do I spit on my fans and use a fake wheelchair to cut lines at Disneyland? Why am I mean? If you take pics of me, I'll take your phone, pee on your lawn, and egg your home. I'm mean. I pretend to fight and act real hard, then hide behind my bodyguards. Why am I mean? I love to get real drunk and high, drive, race, and get a DUI. Why am I mean? I'm from the land of cold and ice, where everyone else is super nice. So why am I mean? You whiny little spoiled brat, self-obsessed and a talent hack. I'm mean. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
You don't react. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any talent. Sex. Famous or being famous or being famous or being
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. 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 Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any talent. Sex. Famous for being famous for being famous for being
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. 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 Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
I refuse to give trivia. Johnny, just play the next song.
John, you're on mute.
No. Fuck all
Oh.
this noise.
Oh, you're on mute. You're just
I
real
shouldn't
delayed.
be.
Is John delayed for everybody else? Is it just me?
Great.
No, he's delayed for me.
Okay.
I heard him for a second, but you're still not playing the next song.
How do you know I'm delayed?
Because your video moves and then your audio comes
Oh, that's a
in.
delay. Fair enough. Well observed.
All right, try refreshing and I'll get this next song going.
Oh, try giving Jesse some fucking trivia. What the hell?
Okay. All right, Jesse. So do you have trivia or no?
No, I said play the fucking song.
Okay.
Are you deaf?
Oh, I've had enough of this.
I'm back and about to storm. Shaq Fu, a legend reborn.
Save us, Big Daddy.
Shaq Fu, you down with the crew? Yin Lo Wang, I'm coming for you. Shaq Fu, you down with the crew? Yin Lo Wang, I'm coming for you. It's a Shaq attack, the best you can find. Back and bound to save mankind.
Let's go whoop some demon ass!
You know it ain't hard to tell. I'll kick your ass straight back to hell. I'm back and about to storm. Shaq Fu, baby, a legend reborn. Shaq Fu.
Okay, a little bonus trivia since John was going to whine about it. The name of the game was mentioned in the song several times.
Ugh.
All right. Johnny, with the shockingly correct answer, Shaq Fu, a legend reborn. I believe everyone else said that because you can hear the fucking song. So somebody was like, hey, you know what? I bet people would donate to a Shaq Fu 2 Kickstarter. And for some reason, people did donate to that Kickstarter. And we got this game, which I've been playing, and I've been having this weird love-hate relationship with it because it is such a train wreck, but at the same time, it is such a train wreck. Like,
I think that was kind of the point, man. I think it was made with that in mind.
I guess because the first one is a fighting game, and this is just like a beat 'em up. The thing is, though, is like the actual like gameplay is like kind of middle of the road. Like it's just with Streets of Rage 4 and stuff coming out, this game was not going to compete with those because like it's just kind of basic. Like you do get like a cool attack where like your big like a size 22 boot shows up and hits people, and that's kind of funny. But like fucking everything's kind of like almost racist. Like there's a lot of racism in this game. Like the very beginning of the game, some like Asian people show up and call Shaq burnt rice, which is pretty fucked up.
Oh God.
In fact,
I mean, hold on. I'm not really going to wade into that, but Shaq himself was involved in the making of this game. So, like,
yeah, but still, it's
still
weird.
really fucking weird.
Like, when you hear it and you're like, first of all, it also sounds like someone who might not be Asian making an Asian voice, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
No, he sounds like the Asian guy from Minority Team.
So,
it's not a tasteful Asian representation.
I did put together a little a sound supercut of some of the stuff that happens very early in the game, and I haven't really gotten past this because it's just you're taking a lot in right up
because
front.
it's repellent.
Yeah, so Johnny, we play the supercut.
It begins in the land of dragons, legends, and General Soul's chicken.
Just jealous because you such big boy. I mean, your turds must be bigger than their heads. Your feet must be the size of...
I get the point.
Back off, White Rice. We're here for the old man.
Why do these guys want to kill you?
I'm not the man you think I am. You did?
I seen you looking at me when I do them high kicks.
What? No, I'm just watching your technique.
Kazam! Size 22 equals force, baby.
It's time you knew my secret.
I seen your browser history. Some things are better left unsaid.
What? No, I lent my computer to a guy at work. Anyway, that's not it.
Someone slipped off the Jenny Craig wagon.
That's low-hanging fruit.
Looks like you ate all the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, so that's some of the great writing involved.
I was going to say, hold on. Now, not a whole lot of that was racist, but it was very blue. Yeah, that was, man, they really hit a lot of things there. Good God. Fat jokes.
Yeah. He did mention Kazam. Which
he
was
did
kind of
say
cool.
Kazam size 22s, whatever. Like, that's dope. I'm glad he's taking ownership of Kazam. And frankly, I hope this game references all of Shaq's movies. Like, I hope he has a blue chips attack. Or
he pulls out a giant hammer from steel,
hits him with the steel.
That would be kind of cool.
What other movies is Shaq in?
So
I was gonna say like all those movies.
He hits a free throw with his own leg, like in that scary movie that he was in. Yeah, that's right. I pulled one more out.
Oh, okay.
My list begins and ends at Kazam.
The next movie poll.
Now, there's another thing about this game that's really fascinating. They made kind of like a bonus game called Barack Fu, and it's Barack Obama.
No.
Johnny, will you play sound clip BO?
Yes, I will.
To shit. I hadn't seen this many unexplained deaths since the Clinton administration. I'd spent 2 terms playing Kindly Mr. Obama, but this was a direct attack on American values. It was time for Barack to light some bitches up.
No.
Some fool had been icing celebrities, and everybody knew who was next.
Yo, mortals, God has graced me with the vision. I'ma be unveiling my cerebral droppings at Paris Fashion Week, and y'all gonna be tripping on Picasso's revelations.
He was putting himself out there like fresh jackass meat. I had to step in before someone took a bite.
No.
It was all gonna go down at Fashion Week, and Barry needs a new pair of shoes. Hey, Frenchie, where can I find Kanye?
Oh, and who are you?
They call me B.A. Rock, the Nobel Surprise, Hawaiian Punch, and the Drone Ranger. But to you, I'm the last man you ever gonna see, unless you tell me where Kanye is at. Can you feel me?
Sacre bleu! This man is here to kill Kanye!
Now hang on.
Men of France, end your strikes, pick up arms, and defend Saint Pablo!
Shit.
And then real quick, pimp.
No.
Pimp sound.
Jesus Christ.
I have a bone to pick with you. Your stupid American wife with her war on complex carbohydrates has devastated my baguette exports.
This fool just insulted the Flotus flower. My response will be swift, appropriate, and 100% pure pimp.
So this game you get to play as Barack Obama, and he has like guns and stuff, and like you're like punching people, and then like you end your combo with pulling like a sawed-off shotgun out and just blasting these Frenchmen, and you kill so many Frenchmen as the president. Your special is a drone strike. It's pretty fucking great,
dude. Yeah, man. This officially shouldn't exist. Oh my god.
Game 3.
You can clear that with Jesse, but my god, am I good moving on from this? I was always on the fence about Shaq Fu: Legend Reborn. It seemed tongue in cheek and seemed to be shittily tongue in cheek. Like, they knew they made something terrible and put it over on people, but like, why take it the extra step and add that mode? Oh no!
Oh yes! Oh my god, I love it.
All right, centrist motherfucker. Jesus Christ, John. No.
I kind of love the idea of like Barack Obama as a kind of like blaxploitation hero, but paired up into this kind of game. I don't know.
Yeah. Shaq was already the fucked up blaxploitation hero of this new Shaq Fu game. Like, why do they need Obama too? Like, leave it alone, man.
and you're trying to protect Kanye.
Yeah.
That Kanye impression was the best, worst Kanye impression I've ever heard. Oh my god.
How many Kanye impressions do you generally hear, John?
Chris Redd on SNL and the one I just heard, end of list.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Johnny watches SNL, so I assume at some point someone's done a Kanye impression. But oh man, God, God, that got my stomach all twisted up.
That's a weird fucking game.
Man, it just doesn't feel like there's any call for this game. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why any of it?
Like,
I'm cool with cheeky Shaq beat 'em up, but like, why all this other? Like, why cheeky Shaq beat 'em up that's also like
political,
super crude and weirdly political? It includes an Obama mode. Like, what? Like, the most I want to do as a politician in a video game is play NBA Jam. I don't want, like Obama using drone strikes in a video game feels like a political statement from some fucking programmer against the Obama administration. And I'm not saying there's not merit to it, but I don't want it in my Shaq Fu. Like, what the fuck? Like,
no, I just want Obama like just doing awesome slam dunks and breaking the glass on the backboard, and everything's on fire and he's helicoptering. Like, that sounds dope.
Wait.
Yeah, or just make Shaq Fu, and when you beat it, you unlock Obama mode, and it's just the same game, but you play it as Obama. Don't make it fucking weird, man. Like, and I feel like it also reflects somehow on Shaq's ego that he thinks he is of equal stature as Obama. I'm not really clear on why it's there. Like, I'm so confused. Oh, I'm getting a headache.
Beat 'em up where you play as like Pimpin' Obama. Awesome. A beat 'em up as Pimpin' Obama where you're fighting French people and pulling out a shotgun to blast them. not as awesome.
More
They al-
awesome.
They also have oversized baguettes.
And what's the deal? Why the French? Like, what's wrong with the French?
Well, it's Fashion Week, and that's in Paris.
Still, like, it's. I feel like there's some weird political statement in there. Like,
It feels
what
like
are the
somebody
French-
watched Team America World Police right before making this game and was like, yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, I can do something that's stupid. Because Fashion Week only takes place in France, so it had to be French people, stereotypical, cartoonish, fucking Glass Joe and Punch Out level French people.
Sacre bleu.
Yeah, they couldn't have been New York Fashion Week where there would be an excuse for there to be every race ever. No, it needs to be Obama beating up French people. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, he might go to like other countries and beat up other country people, but I couldn't even get past the first level. I was so just like,
okay.
whoa, holy shit.
So the whole Obama mode doesn't just take place at Fashion Week. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
I don't know. I'm assuming maybe you try to save Kanye and then
you end up in the
maybe he gets kidnapped or
or
something.
some fucked up, weird shit. Putin, it comes out as an assist trophy or something. I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe it's just like across Europe. Like after France, you go to like Oktoberfest in Germany and fight a bunch of like big burly drunk German guys.
I'd rather do that as Shaq. Like, I don't get it, man.
You want to shoot fat Germans with the president?
All these things are fine if it's Shaq doing it. He's a private citizen.
Yeah,
Like-
if it was Shaq beating up just French people and Shaq beating up a bunch of German people or whatever, like I'd be like, okay, like it's a strange choice.
Shaq's
but
the weird guy. He
whatever.
apparently doesn't like Europeans. I don't know. Like,
They talk shit about Papa John's.
yeah, making it Obama makes it so much weirder because it's not called Barack Obama, a legend reborn. It's Shaq Fu.
Well,
I'm
it's still
so
like-
confused.
What's even more confusing is, we have a new Shaq Fu game where you play as Barack Obama beating up the French. Wasn't the first Shaq Fu game about like East Asian mysticism?
Yeah, didn't
I
you
mean,
go through
that's
a
in the
portal and
Shaq
fight
Fu
a bunch
part.
of monsters. Like, God. Man, Jesse, I was not, when it became obvious this was Shaq Fu, I was kind of like, well, that game, it most likely sucks, but like, it fun sucks. But now I'm worried this game super sucks. This,
Yeah, it's weird.
I think this game perfectly captures this theme.
Yeah, no, unquestionable. But now I'm wondering, is this going to have piqued my interest enough that like next time this is on sale in the Switch eShop, like, am I going to drop a $9 on this? I don't think I am, but don't think I'm not intrigued by how shitty all this sounds. This sounds so fucking confusing. Like,
I mean, I looked out because I got it free on Twitch Prime, so that's the only reason.
Okay,
So I
gotta check
downloaded
those,
it.
Gotta check those Prime loots more often.
I played it, and then immediately it was like, we need to talk about this on Game That Tune. Like this needs to be discussed because there's some weird shit happening.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
Like as soon as they said back off burnt rice, I was like, well,
It's going on the show.
Yep, that's
So
anything
tell
else,
me-
Jesse?
Tell me how my ass tastes.
Yeah, does at any point does he tell somebody to tell him how their ass tastes?
Oh God, I hope so.
Does
I might
he-
have to.
At any
dig
point, does
deeper
he
in this
whip out?
game.
At any point, does he whip out Gold Bond and like sprinkle on people's balls or anything like that?
Actually, you can get a power up that's a gold bond.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
thought Johnny. I thought you knew about that. Don't act like you don't know. Gold Bond is all up in this game. Like I think the Kickstarter went so poorly they had to buffer it with bluff it up a little bit with money from Gold Bond. I think I've talked about that before. There, because I listened to this soundtrack with and just like thought of using it on the show at some point. Didn't play the game. Didn't want to use the soundtrack. But there is a rap in which the Asian stereotype character raps about how much money they get from Gold Bond, and then says, "I get paid every time that I say Gold Bond," and then he just starts saying Gold Bond over and over again.
Yeah, I almost
So-
picked that song,
Yeah, it's really fucking funny.
but I picked the farty song instead.
Thank you. As much as I like the Gold Bond, Gold Bond. No, man, Jesse, what a pick this turned out to be. See, I'm glad that you saved. I'm glad I didn't use it all those months ago, and now it's on this episode because I wouldn't have known any of this had you not told me. Oh, I'm upset now.
Well,
I'm going to move on to game 3, and maybe we can get less upset or more upset. Let's see how this goes.
Game 3.
All right. This is our fan request. Oh man. Let's see. You can play. This takes place 7 years after the third game in the series, taking place in Damned City, and it's now a post-apocalyptic environment that is home to all sorts of artifacts and tech. All right, gentlemen. This is, again, our fan request of the evening. This comes to us from our Discord channel, and where you can make fun requests. What do you guys got? Johnny has drawn a penis. It looks like it's either peeing or coming. And John and David have the correct answer with Contra Rogue Corpse. And this was requested by Fox Mulder. And he says the main reason this game shouldn't exist is the fact that your regular old weapon can overheat. And like,
whoa,
yeah, like, what do you know Contra for? Just running and holding the shoot button.
Yeah,
this game does the opposite.
What?
Yeah. And it's crazy because it was overseen by the guy who made Contra 3, Hardcore, and Shattered Soldier. And I guess this was the time he's like, hey, let's try something new. The new thing was something stupid.
Hot take.
Super hot.
I just can't imagine like a game series that pioneered and helped define run and gun requiring you to stop gunning.
Yeah. Bad idea. It's a run and gun, and also, be sure to take a break and check your surroundings from time to time. Like,
yeah, every 30 minutes you should probably pause the game and get up and just take a little stretch, have some water.
Yeah.
It's like adding a strategic element when the only strategy was shoot everything that moves.
Yeah, no, it's a bad fucking idea. And, besides that, isn't it also not like a traditional 2D Contra game? Like, isn't it more like a third-person shooter or like something else? Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you might be wrong. I think they tried to make it look Contra-y, but again, like, it's just such a, like, it got really bad reviews.
Yeah, I can see why. It doesn't appear to be a Contra game. It, looks like more like one of these like MOBAs or some shit. Just kind of like an isometric kind of top-down, really not particularly great-looking graphics, and weapon cooldown in a Contra game. Like,
yeah, that's baffling.
That's it. I mean, seriously, like, you want to talk baffling design choices? Like, what the fuck? Like the whole point. And I can see how it's tough to, like, if you're not gonna do a run and gun side-scrolling Contra game, I can see how you need to make it kind of something like, you got to figure out a way to diversify the gameplay a little bit, because it can't just be you moving and directing a reticle and shooting endlessly. It can't just be, I don't know, like Star Fox, like where you're just, okay, you're shooting here, shooting, like, yeah, but cooldown in Contra, like, actually, now that I say it, Contra and Star Fox would have been a pretty good combo. Like, a Contra rail shooter with no cooldown would have actually been kind of cool. But, Contra with cooldown, just, I'm thinking, what is it, like, like Doom. The Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, like, they make you run out of ammo, you switch weapons, you're constantly on the move, you're constantly doing things to replenish your ammo, but there's no cooldown. Like, maybe on a certain weapon there's some cooldown, but like, to make the main Contra weapon have to like cool off a little bit.
No, yeah, the only game I want cooldown in is like a Modern Warfare kind of game, or something that's meant to be realistic, and you're like, does this game have like a multiplayer component where you're on a squad trying to take over a base or something? Or is it just single player with cooldown?
I mean, there is a co-op, like you would at least want in a Contra, but still, again, and there's like 4 characters, and all the characters have fucking cooldown. That's what the fuck.
Yeah, and I love the idea, like, Johnny, to piggyback off your point, like, cooldown makes sense in like a Modern Warfare, like, realistic shooter. But this is a game where you're shooting aliens as a panda bear.
Yeah, one of the characters.
I don't understand why realism is coming into this.
Yeah.
David, have you ever been to a zoo? Okay. Pandas carry guns, and the guns have to cool down sometimes. This is false. I am full of shit. pandas do not carry guns.
John, commit to the bit. What's the matter with you? Jesus,
He lost
yeah.
confidence halfway through.
As
Yeah,
soon as-
exactly.
as
He's like,
soon as
"Oh,
the-
this thing."
Yeah, as soon as the words came out of my mouth, it was like, this bit sucks. Like, I'm
Yeah.
abandoning it ASAP.
Honestly, in that case, a good call. But yeah, don't half-ass the bit, man. You know, if you want to be a panda surfing on a missile and firing those guns off, baby, you just commit to it. Yeah, that's in the game. But yeah, God, this is baffling, man. Like, what's up with Contra as a series, man? Why can't they get that right after? Oh, I don't know, the year 1994 or so. Like, what's been wrong with this series? Why, like,
Contra 4 was pretty good.
okay, fair enough. A way forward kind
That's
of
all I
throwback.
got.
It's like a throwback style one on the DS. Like, yeah, I don't understand. Like this came out like what, like, you know, last year. Like, why is it that there's obviously a market for retro styled games, like, you know, throwbacks that people enjoy, even from the AAA companies. I mean, like, you know, the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and shit, you know, the new Super Mario Brothers series. Like, there's nothing wrong with making really good 2D games. Why you gotta complicate it? Like, it's baffling to me that it's like, you know, it's cool. Those classic Contra games, super tough, you know, just bullet hell shooter, running and gunning and picking up weapons. Let's fuck that up a little bit. Like, how about 3D with cooldown?
It's funny. It's funny because around the same time this game came out, another game came out called Blazing Chrome.
Yes,
which was very much a new Contra,
They got
and
the
no
idea.
fucking cooldown. It
And
was just 2D.
like a throwback to classic
Yeah.
Contra.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, good. Maybe God, now I love the idea of the Contra developers like getting wind of Blazing Chrome coming out. It's like, God damn, that game's going to eat our lunch. We are making a really shitty new Contra game. We got to try some bold new ideas here, people. You know, Ricky, what's the 3D thing you've been working on? Oh, it's not ready. I don't care. Deploy it now, and also cool down. Like,
Call it Contra.
it's still Contra though. What the hell? Oh God. Yeah, no, that's wow. Yeah, no, I'm glad that this got requested, so I know better than to ever consider playing it. That is, what a baffling choice. You know, can we get a patch for the game that removes the cooldown? Like, you know, I don't. Yeah, do they realize the mistake they've made? Oh man, what a pick. What a good soundtrack. What such a lost series, Contra. You know, like, who can we hand Contra over to fix it?
Way Forward.
They already tried that.
Oh. The people that did Sonic Mania.
Yes. That's the key, baby.
Contra Mania.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, like, oh man, it's like
Contra-mania,
all the
honestly
2D
sounds
Contra
really
games in one game. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played shit out of that.
Done.
Especially if you can unlock Contra Mania and Knuckles.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yeah.
it's still just Contra, but you have Knuckles following you behind at all times.
Contra Mania and Panda. That would be fantastic. Yeah, so look forward to that coming when Konami realizes how to make a good game again. But in the meantime, a great fan request. Thanks again, Fox Mulder, for the request. What a pick. What a piece of shit this game is. You know, I'm trying to see who's on top of the heap for the night, and I think so far Contra with cooldown beats racist weird Shaq game, and
that's something.
Oh man, it's a race for the bottom, and I think so far, yeah, Contra cooldown is scraping the bottom of the barrel. So I'm interested to see what we got coming next.
Game 4.
All right, guys. So the developers of this game went through several ideas before deciding ultimately on the direction of the game. A remake of the first game was proposed initially and rejected, though the prototype of this game was designed using the first level of the rejected remake. Everybody feeling great after hearing those tunes?
No.
Uh-oh. We got Distressed David.
Uh-oh.
Hate to say I love it, but I kind of love it. Just like seeing people sweat, baby. So Jesse is telling everybody that Wetrix scored a 7.4. That is impressive, man. Wetrix, definitely a game that deserves to exist. Johnny, put it down.
Oh. Jesse's video.
David,
Frozen
put it
Land.
up.
Is it Frozen?
No, not for me.
Okay.
Jesse just showed us that Wetrix scored a 7.4.
Okay.
What you got, David? Oh, man. David Fleming says Rayman Raving Rabbids, and John Regan is going to show us the correct answer, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Oh, God.
That motherfucker there. Ooh, baby. What a game.
I knew that, but I wanted to put the joke answer.
That's all right, man. You're not winning tonight anyway, so you joke as much as you like about those Wetrixes. Wow.
That last song cued me in. I definitely picked up some of the Banjo-Kazooie themes in that last one.
Heard a little something in there, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to the composer team on this one, Robin Beanland, David Klinick, and of course the illustrious Grant Kirkhope. Fantastic soundtrack and nice reduxes of some fantastic Banjo-Kazooie music for this unusual entry. What a polite way of me saying this game that shouldn't exist. This unusual entry in the Banjo-Kazooie series. The final entry in the Banjo-Kazooie series currently. This game feels like a huge mistake.
Is this the one where you build things or something? I mean, that's the name of the game, right? It's nuts and bolts.
Yeah, it's these nuts and these bolts. You put them together and you build things with them. Namely, you build cars. vehicles. I didn't play this, obviously.
Or
It's a and planes. It's a 360 exclusive, which I didn't play it whatsoever. And if I had the chance to play it, I'm still pretty sure I would have been pissed and not played it. Like, I'm not saying that things have to remain the same forever, but the Banjo series hasn't had enough entries in it to fuck it up yet. Like, and it, at this point, I mean, shit, this game came out 12 years ago, but like, why are you changing the formula? Why is this not just a Banjo 3E? Why don't you just make a really good Banjo platforming game for the Xbox 360? Why did you think it was necessary to make a game where you're collecting car pieces and building vehicles and fucking doing vehicular missions? Like, it's baffling to me, the direction they decided to take this game. And mostly it seems done in the name of doing something different. Like,
you said you haven't played this?
No, I have not. Who's lagging? Is it me or is it
kind
Jesse?
Of a fun game.
I think it's Jesse.
Jesse, I demand that you refresh.
Yeah, his video is frozen on my end.
Cool.
How about now?
Much
Way
better.
better.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I thought the game was kind of okay. It's still kind of a platformer. You just have to build like a funny vehicle that has insanely wacky physics. Get your levels done. So I don't know. I think it's better than it. It's not as good as Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie,
right?
But it's better than it could have. If they just wanted to throw some shit together.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it got kind of positive reviews, but pretty much everybody was kind of baffled by the direction it went. And as I was thinking of games to use for this theme, I was trying to think of games that went in a completely different direction than the series they were from, and this seemed like a good entry. Like, you take a beloved 3D collectathon platformer and turn it into a Lego build your own vehicle thing. Like,
I mean, I guess at this point though, collectathons aren't really popular anymore, right? So like,
make them popular again. God damn it! I mean, what's the problem? Like, make a good one.
Here's my thing, and bear with me because I only played a little bit of Banjo-Kazooie, and I've never played Banjo-Tooie. But I don't recall vehicles existing in those games.
They did not. I mean, in fairness, Banjo was introduced in a vehicle-based game. His conception was vehicle-based. He was Diddy Kong Racing Boy. Hi, I'm Banjo. That said, it wasn't anywhere in any of his games that he should ride a vehicle, and I mean. Yeah, no, it's just a baffling direction for me. Like, I don't know. It's one thing to make a racing game or some such thing involving Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo Pilot is a thing. But, like, to make a 3D, exploring game where you're building vehicles and that's the point, when it used to be something so much different and so much more beloved than that, and to have this be the first, Banjo game in years, and now the last Banjo game in years, I mean, oh, man. Yeah.
Well, no, Smash Bros is a Banjo game now.
It is now. And I mean, I'm so happy that Banjo's back in the Nintendo fold. I sure wish there was a way to hand him over to people that knew how to make a game for him, because it's not like 3D platformers or adventure, 3D games weren't a fucking thing. I mean, they weren't super popular, but Mario still does them pretty good. The Ratchet and Clank series really hit some high spots. Jack and Daxter, Spyro. Trying to. You could draw inspiration from so many.
Super Lucky Tale.
Super Lucky's Tale. Yes, now you could. I'm trying to think of things that were even hot in 2008 when this was happening. It's like you could have pulled. It could have been Crash Bandicoot. Or sorry, not Crash Bandicoot, fucking Ratchet and Clank with some Banjo shit. That would have been dope. Banjo-Kazooie building guns.
It's weird too because the 360 launched with a 3D platformer. It was Cameo, where you played as like a witch girl who like turned into different monster forms. Like there was a 3D platformer on the 360 that people played and were like, yeah, this is fine, but you know, if you're gonna make a 3D platformer on 360, why not make Banjo-Kazooie? And then they made Banjo and Kazooie, and it was a cart vehicle building game.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Didn't Rare make Cameo?
I believe they did. Yeah, so like they took all the mumbo jumbo and put it in a game, and you know, it was a perfectly fine launch game. And then you know, it's like, all right, it's time. You know, I hope you guys didn't use up all your good mumbo jumbo ideas on Cameo. Oh, we did though. So let's see. Looks around the room, sees somebody building something out of Legos. What about a game where Banjo, instead of collecting puzzle pieces, he's collecting car parts, and you build cars the whole time? Like, I don't know, fucking do whatever you want. You're Rare. I'm sure you know what you're doing with your own series. They didn't. It's strange, man. I really wish wish this didn't happen. I wish this was some kind of return to form for, you know, Banjo fans with some fun platforming. Or I wish they could just hand this off to someone else who really knows what they're doing with this shit. I mean, like, you know, who's those guys they made that game a few years ago with the real big kind of open world platforming levels and a bunch of things to collect? I think they were Moons.
I think you're thinking of Nintendo, that small indie company.
Yeah. It was a hat-based game, but it wasn't a hat in time. You were a guy, and you threw your hat at things and transformed into things.
Oh, Ukulele.
That sounds like it might be the thing.
I think you're thinking of Hatris, the hat-based sequel to Tetris.
Am I thinking? Yeah, okay, yeah. Can we get the Hatris team? You know, what's that studio? Odd Job Studio, the Hat Studio?
I'm pretty sure the Hatches team is like one guy in Russia.
Yes.
I'm just really pissed that you got to a hat in time before I could.
Hey, baby, I know my fucking 3D hat-based platformers. Don't act like I don't. But yeah, no, seriously, like, hand Banjo off to the Mario Odyssey guys and let them make a fucking game. Like, take the moons out of Mario Odyssey and make them into Jinjos, and you gotcha fucking game. Like, it's just it's just that simple. That is to say, it's not terribly simple, but it needs the right hands. So like, just fucking, I don't understand why this wasn't a new Banjo platformer. Like, it has some of the charm of the Banjo series. I don't care for the ugly redesign of the characters. You know, but I could see how, like, you know, it might be appealing to some people. And I'm not that kind of guy that says games have to remain the same all the time. Like, I'm not saying like Banjo should only ever be a fucking solid 3D platformer. But it's weird to me that they went this way with it. Like, just, you know, like, make an offshoot and call it Nuts and Bolts. But give us Banjo 3E. Like, that's all I'm saying. You know, this should have been a fantastic, dope-ass return to form platformer, and instead it was this. And I just
I do love in the Smash Brothers like breakdown for Banjo and Kazooie where Sakurai was like, "Oh yeah, we pulled many of his moves from other games. Here's everything from Banjo 1 or Banjo Kazooie and Banjo 2E. Here's a taunt from Nuts and Bolts. All right, moving along."
Yeah. Sorry, we were obligated to say that. Microsoft wouldn't give us the rights to the character if we didn't acknowledge Nuts and Bolts. Yeah, just truly baffling entry that, you know, I'm not one to make such strong takes that a game doesn't shouldn't exist. But this game in this form made by these people should not exist. Like, you know, this should be something much better than what it is. And it's a shame that it's not. And it's a shame that it seems like the series has gone dormant. Because, you know, obviously there's still enthusiasm out there for the Bear and the Bird, baby. Like, bring it back. So I don't know who we need to write to. You know, who's our guy at Raregi? Get Raregi on the phone and tell him that.
All right, I got it.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank God, I knew we kept him around for some reason. So Jesse's going to call Raregi, and we're going to get this this new banjo thing off the ground. Yes.
Hey, John. John says he wants a new band. Oh, you're watching. Okay. He says you can get fucked.
God.
Yeah. Okay. I told him. All right. Lunch Tuesday. Great. See you then. Bye.
Game 5.
Alright, so this entry in this series added a new third-person perspective, confusingly titled the FPB mode. Alright. Who's got some answers?
Repeat the trivia for me to give me time to write down the answer.
This game introduced a new third-person perspective that you could play in, confusingly called the FPB mode. So Jesse says Flying Dragon scored 6.2. Incorrect. I mean, correct.
No, it's right here.
It's true. It's from his Nintendo Power that he's been reading. John says GoldenEye 007 Wii, and David says, I think Marathon, but shitty. No, guys, this game is Bomberman Act Zero for the Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it is.
Which is funny because the cover of my Nintendo Power is Bomberman Hero, which is completely different.
Yeah, I got concerned that you were telegraphing your game at the beginning of the show, and I was like, I uploaded music first. You better not have picked Bomberman X-Zero.
Wouldn't that just have been the way?
So, guys, name something you love about Bomberman. David.
Multiplayer.
Oh, Jesse, go ahead.
Multiplayer.
Okay, online only. David.
The like cute, super like the soft color palette, the cute art style, just the general like adorable aesthetic.
Nope, this one's dark and gritty. John.
Bombs and power-ups that allow you to kick bombs.
Okay, I think it still has that at least.
Okay, good.
Yeah, imagine a Bomberman game that's dark and
Trying
gritty.
to find the base there.
It's dark and gritty. There's no local multiplayer. You can only do multiplayer online.
You can't hang out with people right now, anyways. So,
well, true, but
you're
like the perfect game for 2020. It came out this year, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, these online services, I'm pretty sure, are long gone. Like, I don't think you can play as online anymore.
Johnny, what gives you that idea? I mean, it's not like this game came out. Oh shit, no, I thought this game came out this year. It came out in 2006, John. It's been quite some time.
And what else about this game? It's got 99 levels, but no save system.
And a bitch ain't one. Oh.
Whoa.
Hold on.
99 levels. And if you die or have to, go to work, you just got to start all over again. Like, there's no
Could you
resuming.
imagine being
How
the
is that
person
even possible?
who wants to play Bomberman Zero or whatever, and they actually have a job too?
Yeah, that's the real fantasy.
There's not even like a password system?
No, nothing.
Yeah,
You start over.
the fuck out. That's the password.
I mean, fucking games in 1987 had password saves.
I mean, yeah, and we ridicule games that came out then for like fucking it up and not having a password. Like, so this is 2006's like Fester's Quest. Like,
Yes.
What the fuck?
Also, that mode I mentioned, the third person mode is called the first person bomber mode, which is it's not in first person.
I was gonna say, yeah, you said a third person mode, which is how Bomberman is played anyway.
No, this is
Well, no,
different. Hold on, I'm about to enrage you even more because Bomberman is played with an overhead view, and the whole idea of Bomberman is you view the whole board, and you make decisions based on what other people are doing all over the board. This view is they bring the camera in way lower and closer, so you only see a little bit around you at a time. And you have no idea what's going on elsewhere on the board as you try to, see what, like the whole idea of Bomberman is that you have like 4 people at once in a room together and you see all each other on the same board.
Right, yeah, it's just a puzzle fight game.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so wait, I'm sorry, are we saying top-down views don't qualify as third-person views?
Just that this is different, is what I'm saying.
This is a third-person view for you as a singular player, like, in a situation that should not happen. Like, that's oh my god.
Bomberman over the shoulder.
Yeah, like Bomberman Uncharted, and you can't see what anybody else is doing. Like
Gears of Bomberman.
No.
And there's one last thing, which is that Bomberman has an ass, and
well, that's okay.
And there's Lady Bomberman with jiggly titties, like jiggly titties in a Bomberman game.
So Bomber Woman.
Yeah, bomber girl, whatever you want to call her.
Bomberman, I hardly know her, man.
With, a sculpted ass and jiggly titties, like it's. And they jiggle like a lot. Every scene that you see her at like the end of a match or something is like jiggle, because the Xbox 360 had that extra processing power to jiggle them titties.
Process them jiggling titties. Wow. I need to do some research here.
My god, she's wearing heels.
Yeah, that too.
Like, what the?
Bombing in heels.
It's like Bayonetta, but with bombs.
Apparently, early in the development, they were going to call it Bomberman Begins, but then Batman Begins came out, so they had to change the name.
That's funny. Oh God!
I wish
I would
just
love
stuck with
a gritty
Begins.
Bomberman that follows the story of Batman Begins. Like, Bomberman's parents get killed. He's got to go to a mountain temple and learn how to make bombs. Fucking Liam Neeson ultimately is the villain.
Sorry,
Go ahead, David.
I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the character designs for the bombers, and I mean, Bomberman has a codpiece. Like, it looks like Bomberman Girl is wearing like fetish wear.
I mean, isn't she? Isn't every female video game character?
I mean, yes,
she's got a thong.
Yeah, it's a real bomb ass thong too. That's why I'm the champ, baby.
Yeah, this is like, I feel like so just what were they thinking? And I know what they were thinking at the time. Like, the dark and gritty game
need to
was
masturbate.
No, so I actually read up on this a little bit, and basically, they wanted to make a game that appealed to Western audiences, and what was really big to Western audiences at the time was like dark, gritty games,
and
so
ass and titty games.
Yeah, and so
dark and gritty, ass and titty.
So the Japanese team went off and started making this game with zero like Americans on board to tell them, how to make it appeal to Westerners, really. So it was more like the East making what they thought the West wants, right?
It's like the America Town restaurant in the Simpsons episode where they go to Japan.
Oh yeah,
exactly. This is America Town, the Bomberman game.
Yeah. I'm into that.
I was going to say, like, looking at this, it looks like it looks like a satire of an American version of Bomberman. The fact that this is what Japan actually thought American Bomberman should be makes it so much better.
Yeah, honestly. Like, if they just said, like, they outsourced this to some shitbag video game company, it'd be one thing. But if it's like, we tried to make a game that would appeal to Americans, so we made everything dark and gritty and fucked up and covered in jiggling titties, like, really?
Yeah, they nailed us, man. They got our number.
How did you know? But never show those titties, have sex on screen. Like, absolutely not. Very puritanical, this country. We don't want to, no sexuality. We don't want to see the Bombermen have sex with the Bomber women. They just, you want to think they might have sex after the
my
game
lawyer's
is done.
name. Francis Bomberman.
Bomberman, and Bomberwoman. Yeah, great law firm. Oh man, wow, yeah, Johnny, you really took the cake on this one. I think this might be the worst game we feature all night. Like, this is
yeah,
so misguided. Like, there are bad ideas and like things that go in a weird direction. Like, for example, that Bomberman game that we featured all those years ago, where they had all the cussing. Like,
oh yeah.
Having Bomberman threaten to break your fucking head with a ratchet, okay, a little crude, a little crass.
But
but
that was cut content. That didn't even make it into the game, technically.
True.
Yeah,
that's true. They recognize, like, they never should have had Bomberman threaten to break your head open with a fucking ratchet. So they should have recognized, like, okay, we've made an abomination here, an Bomberman nation.
Oh.
Yeah, no, when you're
Seriously.
talking about Contra Rogue Core being the bottom of the barrel earlier, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I got the worst game.
Johnny prepares to spread his bottom of the barrel. Oh, God.
So, again, I can't get past these character designs. Like, I get they have the one, like, giant robot hand to pick up and throw bombs. Like, I understand that.
Big old
why is their other hand chained to their belt? Like, if you look at it, their normal hand, there's like a cuff and it's chained to their belt. Like, what? Why?
I mean, with all them jiggly titties, you're gonna be jerking it anyway. So.
Yeah, you don't lose that hand, man. That's why you chain your wallet to your belt. Same idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. David, I want you to incorporate all these designs into your comic at some point. Like, can you design the shittiest villain possible for your comic using Bomberman X-Zero as reference material? Because this is solid gold shit here, dude.
It would literally just be me drawing Bomberman Act Zero.
Yeah,
like I can't top this.
Now, one thing I didn't mention is they do have the traditional overhead view, but when you play that mode, you're playing the same level for 99 levels. Like it's the exact same board 99 times.
The death screams are pretty funny, though.
Are they? Do you have a clip?
No, I was watching it in the Discord.
Yeah.
The death screams are pretty funny. Quick, play that clip real fast. I'm Barack Obama. I'm him.
Barack Obama, man.
Oh man!
Now that's how you take it up to the next level. Just an all drone strike Bomberman game starring Barack Obama and Shaq. Oh God, I hate myself for saying that.
With cooldown.
Oh yeah, do the bombs have cooldown?
Yeah.
Let's figure out a way to make this the shittiest game possible.
And you get to build cars.
You get to build vehicles. The bombs have cooldown. Obama's in the game.
You're forgetting the most important part. You don't start off playing as the Bombermen. You have to unlock them. It's a gotcha system. There's 100 different Bomberman characters.
Every time you lay a bomb, there's a gotcha thing to see what kind of bomb you just laid.
Oh my God, Bomberman with like mobile ads after every level. After every bomb, you have to watch an ad.
Just picture 99 level mobile Bomberman game with ads in between. And, I know you're picturing like Angry Birds, but then you realize that all the levels have been the same the entire time. It's like, God damn it. And then one of the Bombermen is Detective Baby.
Baby Detective Bomberman.
Detective Bomber Girl Act Zero. So she has like a monocle and a magnifying glass, but her ass hanging out of her thong.
She's got Sherlock Holmes hats on her titties.
She's looking at the world with the magnifying glass in front of her titties.
Oh God.
God, that sounds like the shittiest song lyric ever. Looking at the world with the magnifying glass on her titty.
All right, so
what's that, by Tracy Chapman?
We definitely just found the best episode title. Oh man.
Feminist anthem. Looking through a magnifying glass from her titty. Oh man. Wow, John. Yeah, no, this is the perfect wrap up to the show. Jesus Christ. We've brought the show bizarrely full circle tonight.
Sorry. Next time Johnny says, I think my game is strong enough to close, we should let him.
Yeah, no. Lesson learned. Listen to John. If he expresses confidence, he probably chose something really good or epically shitty in line with the theme. Like this, Johnny, this just works for me, man. This discussion, not this game. Jesus Christ. Whew. What a treat. Yeah, I don't know what else
this game
to
is
call
the
it.
bomb.
Oh. We've done so
I like
many
that you
of
had to be
those.
prompted to do that.
We've done so many of those in this last segment.
A shitty enough pun that it warranted it on its own, but you're right. We have overused that in this discussion, because Bomberman is, there's just too many, delicious puns. But anyway, Johnny, what a fucking game. I never want to talk about this ever again. That said, I think we shall never talk about this again. Mercifully. And I think it's time to start the calculating computer.
Okay.
Calculating computer activated. Computers, beeps,
Oh, sorry, I was checking up on the chat. What was that?
beeps. Scoring complete. This game's winner is John Regan.
Whoa!
Hey!
You want to know what's weird? He won completely legit. Johnny has the most points tonight. This
is the extra rare real Johnny win.
Authentic.
Oh my God.
Goodness, John. I mean, it makes sense. This discussion of such vitriol, such hatred, so many awful games. It makes sense that you got the most right. Like, why wouldn't you have gotten the most right? It's perfectly in line with the character that we've developed for you for this show, and the spirit of the show in general. Congratulations, John. What a fantastic victory. I'm throwing up in my mouth a little bit, but it's all right, because you're going to assuage my my vomit in my mouth by telling us a theme for the next episode.
Well, here's what I'm going to do, guys. This is going to be a little different. I want to challenge Jesse to a head-to-head match for the championship belt. I don't win often, and so when I do, I want to make it special. Okay, this is the rare, real Johnny win. So, Jesse, I'm calling you out, brother. All right? I don't say brother often. That's a weird thing for me to say. I feel weird saying it.
He doesn't.
I am calling
he's
you
being
out.
serious.
We are going head to head next week, son, and I'm gonna take that championship belt from you. I am cashing in the money at the bank that I have. I have bonds that my grandma gave me. I'm cashing them out. Okay, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching sound effects, and we're going head to head, man.
So what's the theme?
I think Justin needs to respond with his promo before I announce the theme.
Yeah. How about no?
Too bad. We're doing a free play next week.
Game that tune.
Avengers!
Free play.
It's 69 of them. All of them, not just the men, the women and children too.
John, you really got to pay attention. I mean, I know I mostly spout off bullshit, but sometimes I have legitimate points.
Dinosaurs with titties. .com. There's a dinosaur. You're in the past. He's in the future. Who gives a fuck? There's a dinosaur. Just enjoy this goddamn game. Fuck you. Ultra 64.
Hot take. A dinosaur is far more interesting than a skeleton.
That's not a hot take. I'm not playing this sound for that. Hey.
What the fuck, man?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, God, that burning ape piss. That is some serious business. Johnny Bite, take it seriously with titties.com.
Do you think when Michael Richards comes, he leaves the room and then bursts in the door?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Call me the ass man.
Come on, miss. Let's you and me fuck up the evolutionary tree. He's got a big fucking dick.
He's a dinosaur.
How absurd!
So yeah, next week, you and me, Jesse, head to head. David and John pick all the songs. Free play. Whoever wins gets the belt.
Damn, dude.
That's the terms.
He done did it.
New.
Yeah, unexpected. But yeah, Jesse, he's been, you've been abusing that power a little bit too much.
Yeah. You've been healing. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm taking it. I'm taking the belt, and I'm gonna become the good king of Game That Tune.
All right, I don't like that.
We're gonna overthrow the tyrant.
The good King Johnny of Game That Tune. I don't like that one bit. The beauty of it is, realistically, Jesse will win anything that we throw his way. So that's good. But Johnny, I love this idea. Jesse's been out of line, not picking bonus tunes, not doing trivia. He's clearly losing his mind. The belt has been talking to him during the show. He's got delusions of grandeur. And if there's any antidote to delusions of grandeur, it's a match with John Regan. So head-to-head with Johnny for a title shot. That's a fantastic idea, John. Can't believe it came from you.
Yeah, because no matter what happens, if I win, you get knocked down a peg. If you win, you still get knocked down a peg because you had to roll in the mud with me. So no matter what, you're getting knocked out a peg.
In the mud. Johnny, I don't want to know. Oh man. Okay, so do we have to do a contract signing or something? Johnny, you slid the contract across the table to Jesse. Jesse, did you sign that contract?
Yeah, sure.
All right, fuck yeah, it's on, baby.
Yeah.
Next week, baby, GTT Dynamite. It's going to be fantastic. A championship matchup between Johnny and Jesse. And I think we got to start doing these more often if this goes well. So, wow, unbelievable. Johnny stepping forward with the championship challenge. Fantastic. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. So thank you, everybody, so much for listening to this week's show. What a blast it's been. Thanks, everybody, watching along live with us. We're live on Wednesday nights. We're at Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Search for Game That Tune. Thanks to everybody listening in podcast form. Check us out at Game That Tune or anywhere you get your podcasts. We appreciate you listening, rating, enjoying the show, sharing it with your friends. Thanks, everybody, checking out patreon.com/GameThatTune. It's the home for awesome exclusives. We've got Covered Up. We've got mixtapes. I just published a new mixtape celebrating the 20th anniversary of the PlayStation 2 launch with nearly 2 hours of shitty PlayStation 2 launch titles. What a load of tunes that is. And, we got GTT Gems. We got a lot of fun stuff going on over there at Patreon. We appreciate you guys supporting the show. There at patreon.com/GameThatTune. Special thanks to the superfan tier producers, Alex Messenger, Lance Revere, Damian Beckles, Bradford Stevens, Daniel Perky, Taylor Y, Sam L, and Mork. Last but not least, Mork. Thank you to Fox Mulder in the Discord for his request tonight. He sent us his request in the Discord server. Find the link at our website or wherever. Join our Discord, chat along with us. We love hearing from you guys. But you can also make your requests, gamethattune@gmail.com, or hit us up on Twitter at GameThatTune, or you can find us individually on Twitter. I'm there at JGangsta187. You can find David Fleming on Twitter at
DFD Fleming.
You can find Jesse Moore, the current reigning champion of Game That Tune, on Twitter at
Sega_legend.
And you can find John Regan, the bold challenger, coming at the king for the championship next week on Twitter at
Sega_legend_but_better.
Oh no. Damn, he's really stepping. Johnny's got, he's got a lot of heat going. So it's time, Johnny. Tell us what the bonus tunes are this week. Please have bonus tunes.
I do have bonus tunes. I brought a song that I think we could all get behind. Bring Game That Tune together in this time of great divide and disruption. This is Another Winter from the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the Game soundtrack.
That is something we all can agree on. What an undeniably fantastic song. Thank God you said something good. Peace out, everybody. Wait, this list. Mario Kart Tour is copyright 2019 Nintendo of America Incorporated. Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn is copyright 2018 Big D's Productions. Contra Rogue Core is copyright 2019 Toy Logic and Konami Corporation. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is copyright 2008 Rare Limited and Microsoft Corporation. Bomberman Act Zero is copyright 2006 Hudson Soft.
I'm keeping us live for a second because are we rating?
Yeah, let me hit something up. Dashboard. Got any good raids? Let's see. Manage.
There's the Resonance guy. He's pretty good.
Oh, the Renaissance?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've been having good times with him, man. He's great. What's he playing tonight?
Time Lord.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. All right, we're going to Time Lord with the Renaissance. Enjoy, everybody.